Nedd pledged he would push himself across the country in a cross-country fundraiser, 100k each day for 40 days. And today, day 47, Nedd Brockmann reached his goal, the golden sands of Bondi Beach. The record may remain, but Nedd would make his million and more for the homeless. A job well done, a race well run by Nedd Brockmann.
Yes, it was a moment that many people across Australia won't forget. I'm pleased to say Nedd Brockmann joins us on the couch now. You've got a bit of a different haircut to what you did when you ran across Australia.
Yeah, the mullet's gone. It had to go. It was a bit of a burden, to be honest. I didn't expect to have the kind of support that I had on the run across Oz. And when I rocked up, I had this mullet that kind of was this, I guess, iconic thing running in. And, you know, I like my anonymity, so running in Centennial Park with the mullet was a bit of a nightmare, so had to cut it off.
Do people still come up to you quite often and stop you and chat to you about it?
About the haircut?
About the running.
yeah, I do cop it a bit. I'm very grateful for it. The support's been nuts over the last few years. I never I just love pushing myself pretty hard and doing things for others. So the fallout of that was that, you know, occasionally people clock you in the street. So yeah, it's been really cool, but the journey's been really fun.
Why would you do this? I
Joey,
bet you people say it all the time. Yeah,
I mean, it was, I honestly, initially it was to lose weight back in the day through COVID, and then I found I was kind of okay at running, and the feeling I got of pushing myself pretty hard, you know, the longer it took to get a run done, the more elation I felt, so naturally the progression is to run across the country.
I think everyone would love to be able to push themselves harder. Like, what's the secret to just, you know, giving yourself the nudge that you need?
There's a few things, but I think the biggest part of it is doing what you say you're going to do and being, like when you say you're going to do something, it doesn't really matter what arises throughout it. It's like the commitment to your decision is the most important. You can trust those people, you can rely on those people. When they say they're going to do something, they do it without getting asked. Yeah. That to me is what it's all about. And so when you put that in, regardless of how big or enormous the country is, you've just got to do it. And yeah.
So what are you doing in those moments where you're running, your body's breaking down, you're in really tough conditions? Is it your mental chat? What's actually happening inside you?
Yeah, I think it's a pretty funny one, and it takes a bit to get to that point. But when you're in it, it's kind of removing yourself from it, having a bit of a bird's eye view, a bit of a perspective shift and going, well, I chose to be here, so instead of beating around the bush, let's just attack it and take another step. And you can always take another step. I mean, there's some pretty crook footage on the screen right now. And that 1,000 mile around the track, a 400-metre track, ran 4,000 laps of it just in October last year. And yeah, that is the perfect example of you've just got to, the only way through is through.
So how hard's life now? Like your life's become about running now. So you've actually gone from, yeah. So what's the next process? What's the process you go through? Like, you pretty much got to keep setting yourself harder goals now, don't you?
I thought that was the case after I ran across Oz, and then I did the 1,000 mile. But again, it all comes back to wanting to see what I can do, what I'm made of, and then help those experiencing homelessness as well. And in the process, get people moving, which I've seen has been the outcome of doing these things. People want to do stuff. But I used to think I had to do another thing every 2 years, but you know, regardless of what I choose to do, I still think there's this, you know, I want to go as fast as I can in the marathon. I ran London Marathon in April this year, and I got a pretty solid time, so it excited the hell out of me. And yeah, I think, you know, the future isn't given. It's an ideal, and we'd love to get there, but I think just making the most of now.
Looking at that footage running across the country, it reminds me of Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Did you ever think about that when you were running?
Like Forrest Gump?
Yeah. No, like the movie. You see the movie, The Forrest Gump, and he's running across, you got the big...
People start following him.
Did you think about that at all during that time?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of scenes like that in Forrest Gump. He talks about, what are you doing this for, the homeless? Yeah. So there's a lot of, like, similarities, wasn't there? Yeah. But no, it was so funny. It's great to see so many people are doing amazing charity runs and big events recently, and it's definitely picked up, and I'm... You know, it's been awesome to see that. So I'm very, very grateful to have, been a part of doing
How much to raise?
In that run across Oz was 2.6 million, but
for the
1,000 mile was 4.9. So we're about just on 8 now.
That's so good. And it's sort of morphed into other things. Obviously, you've got your Nedd's Uncomfortable Challenge at the moment. I can see you decked out head-to-toe Puma gear. You've got your Nedd's Chalky Milk as well. So it has sort of taken on a new life.
Yeah, it was never the intention. And I think people, it was always like, you wanted to start a milk. Was that always? It's like, no, I kind of did this, and what came of it was the byproduct of just doing it for those reasons I said at the start. But I think for me, it's been really cool to be able to leverage it to do as much good as possible. And the Uncomfortable Challenge is one where I just want people to do their own hard, uncomfortable challenge for 10 days and feel what it feels like to do something hard and do things for others. So, yeah.
So I want to ask you, what would your uncomfortable challenges be then?
I'm just thinking about the running. Remember off-season? Honestly, I'd have chafe you could cook a steak on.
My thighs haven't touched for bloody 4 years.
I saw those toes.
That's
You've
what I was
seen
thinking.
my toes.
So this is what I was thinking. I was thinking, who's got worse feet? Because your running feet would be pretty bad.
Yeah, pretty
They'd be manky, but Joey's got really
From
bad
wearing
toes.
footy boots, and I used to just wear them all the time,
Yeah,
kicking and training.
Yeah.
Honestly.
His feet are gross.
Yeah.
Should we have a comparison?
Mine are pretty good now. I haven't been running for the last 3 months, been injured, but it's, well, you probably beat me at the moment.
You get in the horrors when you're not running?
I used to really badly. Yeah. I used to be like, oh no, it's all removed from me. My worth, all this would kind of come into question. But then I was like, we all, I preach this message of like, be present, get in the moment. And so when I'm in the moment, when I can't run, it's like, why don't you just accept it and move on? Like there's so many other things you can put your time into now. So it's been a massive shift. And I used to just go and try and be as fit as possible, go ride, go swim, do all those things. But actually, I think it's best to like accept it and tackle it head on sometimes.
The other side of what you spoke about before was the homelessness and raising money for a purpose. Mm-hmm. How much of a driver is that?
It's there. I wouldn't say it's the reason I keep showing up. I think it's, that comes back to the decision. But knowing you're impacting and helping people is a pretty cool thing. We've been able to get over 480 people from the start of this journey. We've now got 480 people into housing, stable housing, and no one's fallen back through the cracks.
In Sydney?
Throughout nationwide. Cool. And we've got charity partners aligned with the charity we work with that give referrals to then be able to help these people who never have had a scenario like it. And we do this direct cash transfer program where these people, you might be short a bond or you might not have the ability to fix your car at the mechanics. And it's these direct cash programs that actually allow them to not get into homelessness in the first place. So
wow, that's great.
It's been really cool.
Man.
We've been able to scale it.
Well, we also saw, you were speaking about the chafe before that, Joey, you'd get in the off-season. You didn't get it between your legs, but I saw in the vision you had it on your chest.
Yeah, I mean, on the nipples, on the bloody. I get it. I actually do get it on the old legs, but sometimes the chafe is a part of doing it. So I kind of enjoy the chafe a bit. To be honest.
Have you ever had nipple chafe, Joey?
Only Mardi Gras last year.
Yeah.
There's little things going like that.
Your tassels.
Was that time in Thailand?
All right, we'll stick around because you're going to be staying on for a bit of our footy chat as well. We're going to dive in.